welcome in everyone. So we're doing a little new type of reading today. So I'm tapping in and to the collective of the zodiac sign, I guess all of your spirit guides. So we're getting messages from your spirit guides and we're going to pull cards for each zodiac sign. So we're going to see what each zodiac sign needs to hear right now. So we're literally just tapping into the now moment right now and giving you guys whatever message you guys need to hear. So depending on when you watch this video, it applies for that that moment you're in. So we're going to pull an oracle card and then just pull a couple tarot cards to kind of get a general message. So as usual, this is, tapping into the collective of whatever, example, Sagittarius. So, it's going to be a broad message. It could really apply personally for you, but as usual, just kind of take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But we'll see what is needed for you all to hear. And we're going to start with Capricorns, because we are in Capricorn season right now. So I'm going to start with Capricorn and then go all the way around and end on Sagittarius. So let's start with you, Capricorns. What is the message from your spirit guides? And just quick to note, I have 3 tarot card decks, so I'm going to rotate through, but I'm going to use the same oracle deck for everyone. Once I pull an oracle card for the next reasoning, I'll put that back in the deck. So for Capricorns, we have anxiety. What's going on, Caps? In your heads, maybe feeling there's a situation that you're going through that you're a little, again, not sure. I'm feeling an uncertainty about how this is going to unfold. There's a lot of fear around this. For some of you, this could just be general anxiety you're dealing with right now, but there's definitely this air of anxiety that your spirit guides want to call out. So let's get a little bit more to see what's going on. The flower of life. So to me, you're too stuck in your own experience with this anxiety, because the flower of life is really about gaining a bigger perspective, understanding how we're all interconnected, how we're all one. Really, again, being more objective about the situation and realizing that, again, you're too much in focusing on yourself and the situation, and I think you need to try to get out of your head more and get out of expanding, maybe trying to do different things and focus on different things right now. But let's see, I'm going to pull 2 more. Nine of Stars, which are pentacles. And really, to me, this is about your individual power, Capricorn. Realizing how much power you have and how strong you are, and that there might be a lack of confidence as well in general, which is also causing some anxiety. Like the anxiety almost is rooted in some sort of belief that's not true, whether it's a belief of you're not good enough, or, people are judging you. And this, to me, could be rooted in childhood with the Page of Crystals, but there's something about gaining a new ideas, new beliefs. This could be that you have really deep ingrained beliefs that are not true, that are negative, that are really boiling up right now, especially this week. In particular, we have Mars moving into Cancer. So a lot of those deep core wounds, right? Those deep beliefs that we maybe as a child were, drilled into, that, we're not good enough, we're not worthy, are really being triggered right now. And it's for us to really gain a new level of confidence with ourselves and expanding into realizing the connectiveness of all of us, and not so much focusing on you being alone and having to do it all, or being judged, or again, not being worthy, or not as good as other people, or there's some comparison here too. Because with the flower of life, it's realizing we're all in the same boat here. You know, a lot of other people probably are feeling and believing the same things, and understanding that we all are just, you know, in this big universal oneness here. So that's the message for you, Capricorns. For some reason, you needed to hear that from your spirit guides. So that's for Capricorns. We're moving on to Aquarius now. Just making sure the video's recording here. Okay, Aquarians, what is the message from your spirit guides right now? So we have appreciation that has come out. So there's definitely something around needing to kind of stop and smell the roses right now. You know, if you're in a situation or there's something not really going right, or, you know, again, something you're trying to work through, or things that you don't have that you want, I feel like the guidance from your spirit guides is to actually try to find those things around you of appreciation, things that are going good, that you can say, whoa, you know, there are some things I can appreciate right now. Because I feel like you've been focusing too much on the opposite. And there is abundance all around you. And it's like, as the more you notice the abundance, the more, you know, things will manifest for you to be appreciative of. I do feel like there's a PS or like a disclaimer here, because I do feel like for some of you, you are in a situation that is also causing this like lack of appreciation, or maybe just challenge or conflict for you. And some of you also need to actively realize, like, you need to take accountability and the power to make some decisions for yourself, to get yourself out of the thorns or the weeds. And maybe you're sitting in the weeds making justifications of why you can't get out of a situation. But you hold, you know, a major power in kind of creating whatever you want for yourself in your life. So let's get a couple tarot to clarify. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some, I feel like this Seven of Swords is more you personally. I think you have a deceptive view of your life, of something in particular. I think you're seeing things very deceptively. There is some level of spiritual kind of information or spiritual enlightenment that needs to happen for you to see through your deceptive filter. I feel like you have almost like these glasses on that are distorting your view of life. And it really could be around your how you work with others, and how others are, again, the Three of Pentacles is about people coming together and working together on, you know, the same mission or goal or project. So I feel like there's a lack thereof going on, and how you're viewing this, and you potentially feeling like you have to do everything on your own or take everything on your back. But I do feel like there's some deception there, and there's some level of like inner diving deep inside to really understand this from a personal level, and why this is a core belief for you, and why you're trying to always almost escape your inner self here. You're escaping the inner voice, intuition within yourself that's guiding you to the information you seek, the wisdom you seek to help change your experience. So there is some sort of always escaping yourself through doing everything. There's some level of escapism there. But then you tend to like, I'm almost getting, then you tend to say it's others. But in reality, there's some level of accountability here that you actually, this is a core belief, and you actively keep yourself in that loop, and realizing that you actually almost can't stop doing everything, because if you stop doing everything, there's something you have to face here. So that's interesting. Okay, so Aquarians, that's kind of what the spirit guides want you to be aware of right now. Okay, let's keep going. We have Pisces next. So Pisces, what is the message you need to hear right now? So you have the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So there's definitely something with your third eye right now. The third eye really is about seeing, it's like that seventh sense of seeing things as they really, seeing the truth, right? Because our reality, this physical reality, is very deceptive. And this is to me about you needing to see something at face value, because how you see it is almost like how you want to see it. And there's a little bit of deception there, that you're seeing something. It's almost like you're trying to create and believe something is the way it is, but it really isn't, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain. This is interesting. It's kind of what I just said to the Aquarians. Let's get a couple tarot to expand on this. For Pisces. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a family distortion, like a family pattern of like, you only see what you want to see, and it's kind of like you're living in a fantasy world, like you're creating a reality and trying to make yourself believe it is something when it's not. It's like, for example, it's like maybe you're in a relationship and you just like, no matter what, you're like dead set, I know this is the person and it's going to work out. And in reality, maybe all of the signs are there. The universe is kind of saying like, this isn't a person that's in your best and highest good for a long-term relationship, and you just don't want to see it. So something like that. So we have Ten of Pentacles, Justice. Yeah, this is something very karmic. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a confliction here about your perception. And so the sixth chakra, I do feel like you're potentially going to be going through like a third eye opening that's almost going to smack you in the face, and you're going to see something really clearly. You're going to get some spiritual, like this aha moment around, again, this could be relationships, just, relationship dynamics. And for some reason in this deck, I'm noticing in the Ten of Pentacles, like on the wall, there's like a parent or figure here, and on the side is like grandparents or parents. So there is some sort of like karmic family dynamics, I feel, ancestral karma that has been passed down that you're still trying to clear or overcome. And this has created a lot of conflict, potentially, to me, in your relationship. So this is either family conflict or relationship conflict, or both. That's something that's been going on in your life for a while, and it's almost like you've been trying to resist these dynamics, and maybe even like pushing yourself away. But there's something about this that's obviously some karma that your soul contracted, but I do feel like there's this spiritual evolution happening for you that's going to help you kind of get out of this loop and change the dynamics. All right, Pisces. That's for you. Let's move on to Aries. Hopefully I remember and go in order here and don't miss anyone. Aries. All right, Aries, what's for you? The Garden and the Gate. All right. This is about stability. This is about getting out of your comfort zone. This is about you really locking yourself in a situation because of fear, and because, again, it's comforting, it's safe because you know it's what you know, okay? But it's not expanding you. It's not it's kind of closed in on you and making you feel small. I feel this sense of feeling small, and you really looking out at the world around you and wanting to get out of this situation, or maybe this isn't the best situation for you, but again, there's a lot of fear around you having the confidence or courage to go out on your own and not having that safety net. So let's see what that is about, Aries. All right, we have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, this is definitely something that has been a challenging journey, a challenging situation. And I'm going to just pull a couple. Knight of Crystals, so Knight of Swords. I do feel like there's a lot of deep resentment and anger that you're holding in around. This could be this specific situation right now, but this could also be from the past that you've really have been holding on to for a long time. So this is, to me, this anger and resentment has been building for a long time. But you're really closed off to this. Like you're almost too, for some of you, you're closed off to really facing this anger and resentment and working through it. Yeah, so these are for Aries out there that have been really stuck for a long time. I feel too, your perception of this is very distorted. Like the Hanged Man is about a shift in perception, gaining spiritual enlightenment about something as well. Like really seeing the root of this, seeing the unconsciousness of what's really going on underneath, deep within. And it's almost like it has kept you a slave to this anger and resentment. There's a lot of feeling like you don't know how to get out of this. Because to get out of this, I do feel like you're going to have to face your inner demons. You're also going to have to face this lack of confidence. Because there's fear keeping you in something. And you have to really free yourself from this to get in a better place for you, Aries. Okay? So that's the message for Aries. Moving on to Taurus here. Okay, Taurus is out there. What is the message for you? Ooh, I like this Sun card. Something around happiness, or definitely something around happiness and where your bliss is. So let's see. So we have the Lovers. So this could be in regards to a relationship. It's either, let's see, let's pull Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So something coming in really fast. And this could be a relationship here with the Lovers. So there could be a new relationship coming in for you that comes in really quick out of nowhere. This person kind of almost like flies in and they're just trying to sweep you off your feet. There's passion here. There's also you really going towards things that make you happy. There's a shift. This Page of Wands is about like inspired action, getting inspired, feeling that like, it's like getting these new feelings of passion and creativity and inspiration. And this person could really inspire you. The only thing I would say here, just don't be, because the Knight of Wands can be very impulsive. So if this is a relationship, a new one that comes in, this could kind of either trigger you to be very impulsive and just want to like jump right in and just like take it at face value, or this person is very impulsive. I would just say like there is this essence of happiness here. So I don't see negativity, but there is this word of caution of if that's kind of a pattern for you, or this person, you know, again, it can be a little too much too fast. So just kind of be aware of that and just, again, follow your bliss and follow your passion, but just, you know, make sure you're seeing things for their truth. Like if there's red flags or things like that, but just, but it's something to enjoy. There's something about this that you should just enjoy and be in the moment too. Because maybe Taurus, for you guys, sometimes maybe you're not as much of a sign that likes to just, you know, you focus on your joy. You tend to more focus on stability and the reality of things a little too much. All right, moving on to Gemini. Gemini's out there. What's the message from your spirit guides? Healer of the ages. So you could have, you could be dealing with a healer or someone, or someone you're going to reach out to find someone that can help you on your healing path, that's going to help you expand spiritually. Someone who's a really great healer. So that could be for some of you. So we have the Fool. Yeah, taking a leap of faith here. So maybe this is something you wouldn't normally do, but you're shifting. Okay, there's shifts happening for you, and you're wanting to change your life. You're really wanting to do some inner work, and you're kind of like jumping into something with really without fear. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So this could be in regards to just your life in general, or in the past situation. There could be situations where you've, maybe you're dealing with a lot of like unhealed or unprocessed anger here because of relationships and dynamics in regards to people who are manipulative or controlling. You could have a pattern of narcissism in your family or your love relationships. There's definitely something here that you are like done and over with, and you are like, I'm done being in these patterns, and really looking to heal this. So to me, these two cards are about patterns in your life or woundings and certain unhealthy dynamic traits, and wanting to really face this starting this new year. So I would really say go for that. If you haven't found anyone yet, maybe, you know, I think you will. Ask your higher self or the universe to bring you someone that can help you to really do the work that your soul needs to do, and watch them come. You know, put yourself kind of out there, kind of look around. Okay, Gemini. Next is Cancers. Let's see what's going on with Cancers. Fifth chakra. So that's the throat chakra, governed by Archangel Gabriel. So for Cancers, okay, so there's some focus on needing to, or that you have a blocked throat chakra. Maybe you're struggling in communicating your feelings right now with somebody. Maybe you have a lot of deep emotions around a situation, again, that you've been holding back. So we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, there's some sort of message that is needing to be expressed. Some sort of, you know, this is to me a message of love. This could be around like a romantic relationship. Justice, yeah, this is karmic. And then we have the Two of Wands. So this is a decision. So I feel like there's something about a decision that you've been kind of really internally kind of going through and feeling this new yearning to like go on this new direction or in a new path. And I don't feel like you're communicating that with somebody. And there's a need to actually communicate this. This is a karmic pivotal shift for you moment. And I do feel like your throat chakra being blocked is a karmic, kind of a karmic, I don't know, issue, if you want to call that you need to work through and clear. And that's gaining the confidence and ability to communicate in a healthy way and not letting other people kind of shut your voice down. Because Cancers are water signs and have a lot of deep feelings. But Cancers also want to feel nurtured. And there's a big importance about that home and having those connections. So for you Cancers, it could be too that, again, there's that piece around your personality and you don't want to rock the boat because there's such a value and priority about needing these connections, and a potential, damaging that when people don't want to hear what you have to say, or if they don't agree with how you're feeling. But that's what you have to overcome. That's the karmic challenge here. But I think something's going to come up for you. This is obviously a message that you need to hear from your guides. So this is probably something you're going through right now. All right, Leos. Moving on to Leos. Healer of the Ages. Okay, this is the first time we've had a duplicate. I think Gemini's got this one. So again, same message for you, Leos. I do feel like there's some sort of healing that you're being called to face, or to actually work through some sort of unhealed wounds or trauma from the past. And maybe you're looking for someone or need to look for someone to help support you through your healing journey. I mean, this can come up as anything from therapists to energy healers to a hypnotherapist, a reader, some sort of reader of some kind. But I feel like someone's going to be brought to you. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is really, there's some emotional healing that has to take place. But I do feel like there's some divine timing of needing a new emotional, like this is an ace. So it's about a new beginning from an emotional perspective, an overflow of emotion and clearing anything that isn't aligned with what you really want to experience in regards to your emotional fulfillment. So Page of Wands, yeah, this could be, again, from childhood. Oh, God, I want to say, did Gemini get the same Page of Wands? Take a look back if you didn't see the Gemini one. So this could be from childhood. This is really, to me, about beliefs from childhood. Like, these are traditional programs that you've been, that have caused a lot of trauma or wounding, or just, again, these are beliefs that have not been serving you and creating patterns that have been challenging for you, or just blocking you from manifesting and attracting potential connections that your soul is really desiring. So there's some sort of healing here. So that's kind of the focus for you right now, Leos. So that's what your spirit guides want you to be aware of right now. All right, we're on to Virgos. What is the message for Virgos? Oh, we had two flyers, so I'm going to take two for you, Virgo. So we have appreciation in the Sun card. So I do feel like there's a lot of good things unfolding for you, Virgo, and it's again needing to really smell the roses. This appreciation card is really being able to see the positive things going on in your life. Maybe you tend to be more on the negative side and always focusing on, you know, what's not working or what you don't have. But I think there's some wonderful things happening in the ethers for you. So I think there's a lot more good things happening than you're aware of here. So we have the High Priestess. Yeah, there's this I do feel like for some reason there's a lot of downloads coming in for you. There's a lot of information from your higher self right now. But there's something you know, or maybe it's some sort of, you're picking up on something before it happens type of thing. Six of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So this could be a situation or someone from your past that's kind of coming back around again with the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like fate is kind of bringing the situation back together, which is going to bring a lot of happiness for you, Virgos. But I do feel like, too, with the High Priestess, I do feel like you're going to get some new sort of spiritual understanding around a situation from your past that's also going to help you in manifesting some, whether it's abundance or some good things happening for you. It's going to help you to really see things in a new way, having a new perspective. And I do feel like your fate is changing. Your luck's changing for the better. So this is very positive for you, Libra, Virgos out there, sorry. All right, Libra. What is the message for Libras out there? And you had 2 flyers, Libra, so let's see. Envy and door to value. So I'm picking this envy is more personal. I do feel like potentially you're doing a lot of comparing of yourself with others right now and like envious of maybe things that you don't have right now in your life that others are. And this could really be around, again, door to value, right? This is around potentially like how much money you have, the success or job or something right now that is specific around value. And obviously in this card, the money and the coins are flying here. So I do feel like just there's some caution here around getting too looped into that comparison and aligning. That's another thing, aligning value. What is your definition of value and success and things like that? And maybe you don't feel confident in yourself and where you're at right now in your life. But again, value is just perspective, and I do feel like there's value that you've experienced or the value that you hold within yourself that, you know, are things that people might would think that you have something they don't, that they've never experienced. So there's something there. Yeah, this is 5 of Wands. There's a lot of internal conflict going on about this. You're very conflicted. Death and rebirth. I like this, and the Hanged Man. So this is feeling very stuck in a certain aspect of your life right now. And you're really internalizing this. You're really struggling with this. But you're going through a huge transformation right now with that Death card. It's like a shedding of... There's like a layer of you that you really are working through shedding that's been blocking you. And you're going through a huge rebirth right now, which coming out on the other side, I think you're going to have a completely different perspective on, again, what's of value to you. So I feel that as well. Maybe you really have always valued, like, again, success is how much money you have. But I think your higher consciousness, and guides are trying to, as you go through this rebirth, I think on the other side of it, you're going to see success differently, which is going to take you to take different action and potentially go down a different path, which I think that path is going to be for your best and highest good. So this is a big one for you Libras out there, which I think it's very positive. I think this is a big process for you that you've been going through, but you're coming out of it. So we have Libra. So I'm going to just shift some things here. We're going to do Scorpio next. 2 more, Scorpio and Sag. Scorpios, what's the message from your spirit guides? Contract. Okay, so I feel like this is some sort of karmic contract that's coming to an end. You had contracted this from your soul. This could be tied, usually contracts include other people, so there could be other people tied to this contract that you decided to come down together and work through maybe this karmic situation and kind of clear this karma from even the collective or your family, your ancestral kind of lineage here. But let's see, what's this contract about? The Fool. Yeah, it's definitely time. This is closing up. It's going to help create more balance and harmony within your life. And then you're on this new Fool. The Fool is a new path here. So you're starting a whole new path, free of these old contracts, which you're probably happy to hear. Page of Cups. There's some sort of new offer as well. Like, it's interesting. I'm leaning towards, this doesn't have to be actual business legal negotiations. This could be negotiations in relationships or a situation. I feel like this is more personal, but the Page of Cups could really be around you. Someone's offering some sort of new, negotiating some new kind of approach, or like negotiating how, you know, priorities or something here. And one more, 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like this mediation of like, maybe there's been some, because to me, a karmic contract usually can be challenging, and there is like bumps in the roads to work through it. This could be about really leaving the past in the past, leaving the hard feelings in the past, and like coming to some sort of compromise here, or like apology in sense of like acknowledging the past and the challenge and the issues, but like coming to some sort of agreement about how you're going to move forward. And then it's like the Fool. So you're letting it all go. Like if you've been carrying a lot of baggage with these contracts, it's like finally, it's like feeling this relief too that this is over. So very positive for you Scorpios out there. So hopefully, well, that was meant for you by your spirits to hear. So that should help you in some way. All right, last but not least, Sagittarius, what is your message? Sag. Angel of Love. Okay, so well, the angels are bringing some love into your life. This could be a new love, an invigoration of love. But there's definitely a period here of, especially this is perfect timing with Valentine's Day coming up next month. I do feel like there's some sort of love being brought into your life. Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely. There's someone coming in wanting to fulfill your needs. Some good feelings being expressed. A message of love coming in. We have the Hermit and the Star. Ooh, I love this, Sag. So something's being offered that you really, you know, your heart's desire here. Something you've really wanted. This can be very healing for you, this love coming in. And this is really, this could be bringing you out of a period of maybe like reclusiveness, maybe isolation, maybe you've been single for a long time, or just feel like there's been a period of just like not doing much, you know, being a homebody, sitting in the house. But this really, the Hermit's about, it's like the journey, a individual journey that you've had to be on to gain some new enlightenment, some new internal perspective of yourself. And I also feel about love and relationship in general. I think you've gained some new wisdom on the journey of connection that you've had in your life, which has brought you to this pivotal point where I feel like someone is really, there's a message of love coming in. So again, this could be someone new, or someone just offering some sort of, hey, truce, let's get on a better page, if there's been kind of a period of disconnection. So I love that, Sag. Love the love coming in there. All right, so that kind of wraps it up. So we got messages for every zodiac sign. So that is from your spirit guides. So again, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like to see this video, more of this type or this specific video, let me know in the comments. And thanks everyone for joining in, and I'll see you in the next video.